Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOC's Shannon Beador keeps it classy when asked about Janssen and Alexis Bellino's big day on RHOC. 3. Former The Real Housewives of Orange County star Alexis Bellino officially said, "I do" to Janssen. The romance sparked in November 2023, just about a year after his split from longtime RHOC fan favorite Shannon Beador. Given how messy things got between Beador and Janssen, fans didn't expect Beador to say anything about her ex's big day. But surprisingly, she did. And her reaction showed a side of her that fans found refreshing and full of growth. On October 15, Shannon Beador stopped by Jeff Lewis Live and finally broke her silence on her ex Janssen's wedding to Alexis Bellino. RHOC fans didn't expect Beador to weigh in, considering her explosive legal issues with Janssen and her rocky history with Bellino. You guys, they got married. And it was in People magazine 2 hours later. Priorities? Beador shared when their wedding was brought up. With Janssen and Bellino's wedding day splashed all over People and every major entertainment outlet, their wedding was impossible to miss. Beador admitted that she took a peek at her former boyfriend's wedding photos, sharing, "I looked at the photos, it looks pretty." When Lewis chimed in and shared, "You don't give a expletive. You don't care, you're over it." Beador honestly answered, "No, I don't care." She then added, "Time heals everything, and it makes you see more clearly." Beador's thoughtful response showed real growth, revealing that she has made peace with her past with Janssen. Beador was obviously not invited to Bellino and Janssen's wedding, but her RHOC co-star Tamra Judge was. Judge shared snapshots on Instagram of her and her husband, Eddie Judge, having a blast at the couple's reception. Joe De La Rosa, who appeared in the first 2 seasons of RHOC, was also in attendance. In fact, she and Bellino reflected on the former reality TV star's big day on the I Do Part 2 podcast. "Alexis, that ceremony was literally the most romantic thing," Rosa shared. Bellino then admitted that she became overwhelmed with emotion when she saw Janssen and her own kids all together to witness her special day. James goes, "Mom, come here. Come here." And I go over and I see them, and I start crying, and everyone's like blowing in my face and going, "Stop. Stop," because it was so precious to see John and his kids walking up. She continued, "Walking down the aisle with my kids was so surreal. It was really hard to fight back the tears even walking down the aisle." Bellino is a mother to 3 children, whom she shares with her ex-husband, Jim Bellino. Meanwhile, Janssen also has 3 children from a previous marriage. When it comes to Real Housewives etiquette, there's throwing shade. And then there's walking calmly through a storm of flashing red sirens with a silky smile and a well-rehearsed, no comment. Shannon Beador, the reigning queen of occasional chaos and frequent tequila tears, did the unthinkable this week. She chose grace. Yes, grace. On camera, while being asked about that wedding, the union of her ex-boyfriend Janssen and fellow RHOC alum Alexis Bellino. Tabloids wanted a meltdown. Instagram wanted a rant. Andy Cohen was probably somewhere rubbing his palms together like a cartoon villain, whispering, "Give me a soundbite, Shannon." But Shannon, she delivered dignity, a reporter, a microphone, and a moment of restraint. It happened outside a Newport Beach charity gala, the kind of place where the champagne is poured by the ounce and the Botox is still fresh. As Shannon made her entrance, a reporter approached with the subtlety of a marching band. "Shannon, thoughts on John and Alexis's big day?" Pause. Flashbulbs. Tension thicker than Vicki Gunvalson's season 5 hair bump. Now, viewers of The Real Housewives of Orange County know that Shannon Beador is not, historically, the poster child for calm reactions, particularly when it comes to Janssen. This is a woman who once cried into a plate of fried fish after a breakup. She's delivered monologues in restaurants. She's thrown napkins like ninja stars. But tonight, she smiled, a smile so smooth it could have been sponsored by Kybella. "I wish them well," she said simply, truly, and with that, she walked away. No trembling lip, no passive-aggressive tone, not even a muttered, "Good luck with that." Just satin composure and Swarovski composure. Bravo Nation in shock. The internet didn't know how to process this. Did she just Rise above? Is Shannon healed? Did she discover meditation? Kombucha? A psychic life coach in Laguna? RHOC fans immediately took to Twitter and Reddit, dissecting every blink and breath from the clip. Blink twice if you're actually screaming inside. Shannon. She said she wishes them well. Translation: may God have mercy on their souls. This is weaponized poise. Meanwhile, Alexis Bellino undoubtedly watched the moment on repeat, wine glass in hand, whispering to herself, I think she meant that. Or did she? Shannon's inner monologue. Probably. Let's be real. Shannon's external calm likely came with a full Broadway production playing inside her head. Oh, hi. Yes, marry my ex-boyfriend, Alexis. No hard feelings. I only spent months publicly mourning that relationship while you swooped in like a bedazzled eagle of rebound. Truly thrilled for you both. May your wedding registry be blessed with endless countertop appliances you'll never use. I'm fine. Really. I meditate now. But she didn't say any of that. Not on camera, anyway. The art of the high road, with Scenic Detours fans, know that Shannon Beador's high road is often more of a scenic, winding path filled with emotional roundabouts and occasional gas station breakdowns. But this was a freeway. No detours. No honking. Whether it was personal growth, exhaustion, or just solid media training, Shannon made it clear she refuses to play the bitter ex. Instead, she let the world wonder. Does she secretly hope John trips over Alexis's 12-foot veil during their first dance? Possibly. Would she tune in if Bravo aired the wedding as a 3-part special titled 2 Rings, 1 Revenge Dress? Absolutely, but she won't be the villain in their fairy tale. Final toast in the world of Housewives, where wine throwing is an Olympic sport and maturity is often optional. Shannon. Beador just delivered a masterclass in elegant restraint. She didn't clap back, she didn't cry, she didn't even whisper, "You're welcome for the leftovers." She just smiled, wished them well, and left the audience starving for more. And that, dear viewers, is how you stay booked for season 19.